successful model for Porsche right from the start. Around 80% of all Macan buyers are new Porsche customers. China is the largest sales market. Over 800,000 models have already left the factory in Leipzig.
The all-electric Porsche Macan is now being launched. Its sharper proportions and Porsche design DNA give the new Macan a high-performance, dominant look. We have a flat bonnet with pronounced wings, two-part headlights with daytime running lights on top, and the main headlights with optional matrix LED technology below. A typical Porsche flyline, frameless doors, and a light strip with a 3D look in the rear. Porsche combines its design DNA with aerodynamics optimized for range. With its Porsche Active Aerodynamics, the new Macan is one of the most streamlined SUVs. We have fully variable cooling air flaps, a completely closed underbody, flow-optimized wheel designs, and an adaptive rear spoiler. This enables us to achieve our top drag coefficient of 0.25.
A lot of hard development work has gone into it.
My job is to operate the all-wheel drive and transverse lock function development.
I am responsible for the interior air conditioning.
I am responsible for the braking system in the new Macan.
Battery software.
Electromechanical power and rear axle steering.
High voltage system integration.
My name is Sasha Neeson. I am head of testing in the completed vehicle. When we develop a new Porsche model, it's always about performance and driving dynamics. That's Porsche. That's our DNA. The challenge was to pair that with efficiency and our design language. And we wanted to rise to it. That was our incentive.
Can you give me a ballpark figure of how many kilometers a new model is test-driven before it goes into production?
I can tell you that we've already test-driven more than 3.5 million kilometers in recent months. Of course, as always, we are testing all over the world. That means gravel, snow, sand. The vehicle is highly networked, and we have to make sure that the connectivity we have in the car is also reflected in the test participants.
A lot of development time is also invested in aerodynamics, and it pays off.
With the Macan, we achieve our best CD value of 0.25. That's a tenth better than the predecessor.
A big step.
A huge step, which ultimately means 85 kilometers more range.
Yeah, now we can see what technology is hidden under this aerodynamic skin. Now let's go into some real detail. Can you give me some key data?
We will have an output of over 450 kilowatts in the vehicle and over 1,000 Newton meters torque. And we are well under 4 seconds. Everything we have always promised, we promise again with our electric cars.
Can you give me a value for the range?
Well, I can tell you for sure that all derivatives will get more than 500 kilometers.
It is 4.78 meters long, 1.94 meters wide, and 1.62 meters high. There's enough space in the front luggage compartment for the charging equipment or a travel bag. Inside, there's room for the whole family and the luggage, plus a towing capacity of up to 2 tons. The new Macan is the highest performing model in its segment, offering e-performance typical to Porsche, reproducible driving figures, high-performance fast charging, and a range suitable for long journeys. The turbo achieves up to 470 kilowatts and 1,130 Newton meters of torque. It accelerates from 0 to 100 in 3.3 seconds and has a top speed of 260 kilometers per hour. The turbo has a range of up to 591 kilometers, with the range of the Macan 4 going up to 613 kilometers. A powerful battery and high charging capacity are decisive when traveling fast. We use a high-voltage battery with an energy content of 100 kilowatts per hour, 95% of which we can use. We can charge with up to 270 kilowatts at an 800-volt fast charging station. This allows us to charge the battery from 10 to 80% in around 21 minutes, and we can regenerate with up to 240 kilowatts while driving. We use powerful PSM motors on the front and rear axles that allow us to distribute the power variably between the front and the rear. We have rear axle steering with a steering angle of up to 5 degrees, a rear axle differential lock, adaptive air suspension, and damping control with 2-valve technology. This enables us to achieve a wide spectrum between sports car performance and traveling comfort. The new Macan is full of innovations. For the first time, we are offering a head-up display with augmented reality. On request, the passenger can now also have their own screen. The new generation of the infotainment system enables powerful connectivity functions. Speech commands and route planning are implemented with lightning speed. Apps from third-party providers can now also be downloaded via our App Center. It was important to us to have a low seat position and a good view of the 12.6-inch curved display. We developed the Macan with a sharp focus on the driving dynamics typical to Porsche and a precise steering experience. The all-electric version is a performance-oriented SUV with great everyday usability, high-quality equipment, and plenty of space.